in the book. Sandy's in. Tim's in. How'd the bolt come off the bottom of the alternator? Just fine. Can you hear all the pieces? Dave's in. How's Dave today? It turns out if you break the alternator into little bits, you'll find the bolt eventually. And it will come out. Working on editing video. Perfect. How's the weather up there? It's like 56 today. 50 right now. Finally down to 73 in the shop. I got home, it was fucking 83 degrees. I was gone most of the day. Holy fuck, it was hot in here. Green Mule's in. It's happening. Steve Max here. Tim, I leave on Monday. Need to get some BORK drills. Just call it a mandrel. Made. Right there. Zing, zing, motherfucker. Zing, zing. Nah, I'm too lazy to fucking swap bits on the end of the die grinder. I just buy more of them. Fuck it. You and the family have a wonderful trip up there. Up. First of all, it's down. Second of all, I'm the only one going. But Steven Smith says, "Hi Lee, this is weird. I haven't talked to you in like 2 days." I'm sure you could sell the shit out of him. Pretty much everybody that comes here would buy one. Hurt near. Schmar says, "Oh, hi, Steve." Wow. Just happened to run into each other. Nah, wow. Wow. Jake Core 733. Or Jaker. Bourbon. Danielle's here. Just a little one. Wish there was the 300 motor in it. Apparently you're not very good at fucking math if you don't know what a 4.9 is. Get retarded. What did you just say? Say, go fuck yourself. 2003 Toyota Avalon opinion, sir. Is it broken? I don't fucking care. I don't have an opinion. Why do you keep swearing? Why is your name Fortnite Master? Go play video games in your mother's basement and fuck off. I thought of you today when I saw an HHR. Well, that's an insult. How do you see the tariffs affecting us DIY people who work on their cars on the weekend? I don't fucking know. What kind of Ford is that? You don't know. If you can't figure out what kind of Ford that is, you're half fucking retarded. Should have skipped a few of the downs on the syndromes. Never. Wow. Remember you asked me if those are even on the road anymore? I haven't seen one in fucking forever. Although I'd seen a Ford fucking Aerostar today, so I thought those motherfuckers were extinct. '04 Intimidator Edition Silverado. What the fuck is that? The hell is an Intimidator Edition? They put some fucking stupid stripe on the side and be like, "Ooh, here's another $5,000." F-250, really? For Dale Earnhardt. Why the fuck would you make it a Silverado? He drove fucking race cars, not fucking pickup trucks. I'm just saying. How was your week, Rick? Slowly, well, it's completely fucking unraveling at this point. V8, rather I'd be the inline 6. You don't even know what the fuck you're looking at, you dumb fuck. It is the inline 6, you fucking retard. How the fuck are you identifying that as a fucking V8? Huh? You identify as 2 cylinders short too? Well, your mother should have been. Wow. Wow. We're in the same state again. Confusion? Mr. D says, well, this is awesome. Louisiana sucks ass. Never lived there. Wow. It is known for its bottom feeders. I meant the shrimp and the crawfish. Never mind. How many miles on it? I don't fucking remember. It's not my truck. That's future Rick problems. Back in Rottenchester. Why? It's like 60 years old, bro. Well, it was made after I was born, so I must be like 70 fucking 5 then. Shit. You're doing 2 liters of whiskey to the mile right now. Glad you're keeping track of my consumption. Or just being presumptuous. Then why is it in your workshop? Why are you fucking yelling? You can't use proper punctuation. Shit! This is where I work. I mean, this is where I break into at night and live stream in somebody else's fucking garage. What do you want me to say? Going to Wisconsin tomorrow morning. Oh, it's getting worse. Wow. Are you drunk? Fuck no, I just started. I had one fucking sipper of bourbon and a beer. I mean, I had one before I got on here. Boys are all on a roll tonight. Give that man some Valium. Oh, calm down. Wow. Are you fixing that thing? Not currently. That's future Rick problems. What kind of bourbon? Currently, Mr. Small Batch. It's pretty decent, too. Rick is the magical shop fairy that breaks in at night, fixes everything, and vanishes before sunrise. No, I'm pretty much here all fucking day, too. Trying to hide in the shadows like a fucking gremlin? Is that what they are? Oh. Is that what those are? I don't know. Sounded good. Squatch is here. Danielle says you got turds in here tonight. Don't throw stones. Ha! Wow. Lager Mike said. Do you know why you can't kill a roach? Yeah, because some junkie down the street's probably smoking the bastard. Wow. Now we need Lager Wade in here. Probably can't handle the comedy. Talking, but I haven't got shit done. What are you talking about? I just finished my bourbon. I don't work on cars on a live stream. I get fucked up and make fun of stupid people. You know, I can fix things, not just have to scrap them. You know, 2 ends of the spectrum. Saying. Go crush a pop can or something. Wow. Density makes weight, in case you didn't know. Didn't make it in between. Wow. What year is it? 2025. The last time I looked at a calendar, I don't fucking know. Is that a 4-banger? Well, if you take 2 spark plug wires off, it will be. Spicy trolls in here tonight. Should be fun. Well, I gotta get on the internet and make fun of people because I was trying to make fun of the fucking Mexicans today. They got mad at me, so I went and picked up deer stands for Terry, and some Mexicans doing something out in the parking lot, putting up signs or something, and he goes to move the fucking truck, tips over the oxygen and acetylene tanks in the back of the truck, which why they aren't strapped down to begin with, I have no fucking idea, but as I'm strapping Terry's deer stands down that he bought, and I was like, hey, bud, you need to borrow a strap? No sense of humor at fucking all. Still a 6-banger just hitting on 4. Well, they would only be banging on 4. Give us a walk around with the truck, man. I'm fat and too lazy for that, and it's not my truck. I wouldn't even give you a walk around in my own truck. I'm not that fucking proud of it. Shit. Here it is. Why, do you also want a Ford? Several of them. A couple of Chevys, too. How's the Jeep Liberty? Well, it won't set you free if you like walking. Ford's the best, man. I wouldn't say that. I'm not brand loyal. I used to work at the Ford garage, so they got fucking parts and shit cheaper. Now, when I'm working for myself, I just have the same vehicles because I know all the ins and outs. I know their bad habits better than I know the other bad habits of, well, I know all the bad habits because even though I worked at the Ford dealership, they were whores for money and worked on everything. Even shit that I won't work on. Doesn't the Jeep Liberty come with a CVT transmission? Depends on how new it is. What year's the Ford? 95. We don't deserve a Suzu? Had an 87 pup. It lasted 400,000 miles. Motoring's in. Motors on them Liberties are fucking junk. Ford is like anything else. There are ones I would never own. There are others that are pretty good. Anyone who says that only one brand is good doesn't understand how things work. Fact. Truck out of blinker fluid or something? You're so serious. I don't know if you... Context is everything. I'm not very serious. What's your opinion on CVT transmissions and can you rebuild them? No and no. Is that paper towel on the top shelf? Just a couple. I got 2 more cases. One there and one there. CVTs are horrible. No, they can't be rebuilt. Well, Birdie told me Squatch 253 is partial to 6'9" IDIs. That's funny. You look like my dad. I'm not nearly enough of a whore to be your dad. I work too much to... I don't have those fucking closets full of fucking skeletons, if you know what I mean. So... Drop your OnlyFans. Go on OnlyFans and check out Grindr. Never know what you're going to get. Are the Subaru Outback wagons reliable? I mean, if you know how to work on them, fine. They're relatively simple cars. Would I necessarily recommend them? Probably not. If you're good at doing head gaskets and you can beat the living fuck out of a wheel bearing to get it out, you think they get stuck on a fucking Ford Explorer. For anybody that's ever done them, Subaru is way worse. I got to the point where I just weld a 6-foot pipe on the end of that bitch and start going at her with the fucking sledgehammer. Boxer motors use a bit of oil. Yeah, fuck it. All oil consumption on pretty much all the major manufacturers are 1 quart within 1,000 miles. That's allowable consumption, even in the year 2025. There's no much that can make Squatch swear more than Ford IDIs. I walked around the corner of my fucking cell phone right as you dropped that fucking extension or socket or whatever it was. Clink, 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 clink. Well, fuck. Luke is texting me and I'm live streaming, so Squatch, shoot Luke a text and tell him I'm live. He probably doesn't get the notification in the desert. You put me in timeout in the other videos. Well, now you're fucking in timeout for good. I remember that. Text sent. Anyone here like sleep token? Huh? You're probably talking about weed or some shit. I don't fucking know. You fucking weirdos in your... I like beer and bourbon. Where are you from? Constant state of confusion. Darren's in from Canada. I got put in Nathan's timeout last time. Oh, that's right. Now I remember now. Bruno Moutel's booked for next month. Is that next month? Son of a bitch. Damn it. It doesn't seem like next month should be May. Fuck! Ah! It's a metal band. I don't listen to music, so. I want my 99 Dodge Ram Van 318 back. Please stop swearing. Go fuck yourself. At least for 5 minutes. And the month after that is June, so there's that. All the years of working for fucking somebody else. And it was fucking every month seemed like it was a year, and now every year seems like it's a fucking month. Am I wrong, Squatch, or is it? Hello, new here. What is this channel about? Fuck around and find out. Literally. You got a 460 in the Ford behind you? Does it look like it's a 460? Of course, nobody can look at a fucking engine and identify it anyway. I mean... No, I've experienced that too. Holy Christ. Scotty the mechanic. Are we talking about Scotty Kilmer? I assume. There's some video shorts out there. I own a barbecue restaurant, currently smoking some ribs and paying very much attention to the quality of your product and not watching YouTube at all. Gotcha. Ha! Why? Why do I always go right to the dick move, right out of the gate? I have no idea. John, it's what you're gonna get. I don't know what to tell you. I think about it after I say it, and then even after I say it, I fucking commit. So whatever. Fuck it. I'm an a-hole as well. I understand the behavior. Luke says he's inbound. Perfect. What's happening on this channel? Making fun of people. Duck and cover. I mean, turns out you can spell the duck part. Just got me a glass of bourbon. What kind of bourbon you drinking? Duck is a dating site. Because the bottom half is always wet. What? Sipping on some Corona. Gay. Corona and barbecue. I don't even fucking know you. Own a barbecue restaurant that smokes your own ribs and you sip on fucking Coronas. Ah. Trying to figure out what color your hair is and how many fucking piercings you have, because what's up with the lemongrass idiots tonight? Miller High Life. Back in the day, only in the glass bottles. The rest of it in a can, it's fucking trash. Or tap. Only in glass bottles. But then maybe. I'm a Zed. With a fist bump. Wouldn't be the first time you've been fisted. Wow. Wow. I did enjoy the High Life in the bottles. Those were fucking road beers back in the day. Mickey's and Coors. I haven't had a Mickey's in fucking probably since I was a teenager, but I don't even think it's around here. I can't remember the last time I seen it. John Johnson says, what's going on, Big Dog? I remember you. Doubt it. So you get X353 packed away yet? That's funny. The turds had boarded the bus. I think they all fell off the bus. Hey, some nice American dude stuff. That nice man that's counting cars shit. The fuck is counting cars shit? John, go fuck yourself. You know, those who cast stones, I'm just saying. Try to deflect a little more, you fucking pervert. Gonna work on it till the sewer, and then it's already 6. Should have the steering U joint rebuilt by tomorrow. Oh, so that way when you're pushing out the door, you can fucking... Bye, bitch! Well, That way, at least you can steer it down to the shipping container, huh? Huh? Mustang's in. A couple of my friends around here are really enjoying the X2 231 series. Well, them and 5 other people, so congratulations. You have retarded friends too. Just to be clear, I consider you one of my retarded friends. Luke Strasser's in. I wasn't talking to you if you were just getting... Well, maybe. Do you have a water gasket for a 95 Toyota Tacoma? I'm not a fucking parts store. I'm a repair shop. That's a good plan. Can roll X231 down the hill of the container, right? Make room. I'm not denying that. Randy Olson's in. Round 2. Never mind. What do you want to bitch about tonight, Randy? Yeah, never mind. Hurry now, you fucks. I mean, good enough than you. Well, Friday night dumpster fire watchers. Jeff Weinstock's in. It's Saturday morning, Jeff. You're sort of fucking retarded. That's a really long screen name, but I at least got it. Sorta. I go all the fucking way. Well, Rick just realized that next month is May already, so it almost had a meltdown. I just had to compartmentalize and think about things for a minute. All right. At least I have to say that I can appreciate the fact that I don't necessarily know what next month is. So, not bitching, just relaxing. Needed some mindless banter. I'd say talk to yourself, but never mind. I'm guessing RD6 is too big to fit inside the shop, so it's going to be a fair weather project. Fair weather job. Well, it depends on how many pieces you break it down into. If somebody would have built a bigger shop. Surprised you're not cutting last year's firewood yet. I will say double stacking the slab bundles was a terrible fucking idea because cutting the top stack is a fucking bitch without it turning into a big fucking mess. So won't be doing that again. But maybe take the pieces off and then work on the pieces in the shop. If only you had a big space that was enclosed with lights. Emphasis on the lights. Could have put a $13 fucking sweep elbow in for fucking electricity, but no! Whose RD6 will run first? Ooh. Wow. So like your shot vac, the way it sounds after you shut it off, knowing people are losing their minds. I had an ex-wife that sounded like that once after I shut her off. Ha! God. Just one time. What year is that truck from? Back to the Future. Kyle's still working on the RD4 that he was doing at the same time as the D2 I finished. That's funny. That's what she said. Ex-wives don't shut off? Oh, 100% they do. I flipped the switch. If you do it right, they do. Divorced dad vibe. I got married again. My current wife is way better. Way better. I'd leverage to say than most men's current wives. Just saying. I put that up for the test. To be fair, I called the first wife practice wife, so that's the way I could get it right for the second one. So it's got a fucking pain in the ass job. One of my friends wants me to go and weld a patch in the floor of their Jeep. Fucking patch on the frame next to the gas tank. So we need to change Logger Mike's fucking screen name from Logger Mike to do stupid shit for no money. Why? No. Just say no. It is that easy. "30 years of construction with no hearing protection fixes that woman's bitching issues." Bitching issue. There you go. Whose RD will be done first? Someone has a head start. Kyle has an RD6 now too. That's true. He's just going RD. He's just, trying to throw Kyle a bone here. He's just throwing his bone everywhere else. Ha! Oh, God. Toby does YouTube full time with no kids. Told him I'd do it for $300. So whose fault is it when the light's on fire? You're a real whore for money, aren't you? Sounds like your jet life has better decision-making skills. You're one fucking pinhole away from being in the same spot, dude. I'd be careful. I would argue that X231 may in fact be even worse than having kids. Nah. You could shove that motherfucker in a shipping container and not look at it for years. Never mind. What's an RD4? Skidder? Well, sort of. It's a Caterpillar. Track machine. May or may not have a blade. And not go to jail. There is that. Got a new fire extinguisher. I'm still trying to figure out how that makes fucking sense. To $300, you're gonna patch the floor and patch the frame, and chances are it's not even worth doing either one of them to. Bob's your uncle's in. The Jeep is a woods rig, so why the fuck does it need a frame or a floor? Who gives a shit? Fucking leg screw run some self-tappers through some 1/8-inch plate on the outside of that bitch and send it. Nobody gives a fuck about the floor. Rick and I both talked to our Bob today, too. What? Were you talking to him on the phone while he was at my place? Or not? Because that's why he didn't get a fucking thing done. It's fine. Don't you have a life? Pretty good one, actually. But you're... Wait. Why'd we get rid of that one? Come on now, Green Mule, fuck. Luke says, what? I have a question. It's probably going to be done. Is that a 7-3? Toby wants a challenge. I can drop an RD6 off, and he can do 2 at the same time, an early and a late. I mean, is it free? Or are you paying by the hour? Because have you seen how many hours that takes? Bob stopped in here before he went to Rick's. Oh. Well, that was good because I wasn't home yet anyway. Do you own any guns? Just these 2, bitch. Well, fuck around and find out. YouTube pays for it? I own like 4. Okay, I'm happy for you. What kind of car are you working on? I'm not currently working on any car. I'm just talking shit on the internet. If you haven't noticed. It's also not a car, it's a truck, but, you know. Indoor plumbing, outdoor plumbing. It seems we can't fucking figure it out! I own 36, 38 if you're counting muzzle loaders, since we were bragging. And of course you do. 3 of them are fucking registered, and the rest of them, you know, this will just be admissible in court, right? Are you that fucking stupid? $38 months? Holy shit. Appreciate you, buddy. Ooh, that is good. What are you doing in the old Ford? Squatch is out. Appreciate you. I had to rip the alternator off of it. The customer couldn't get the fucking bolts out, so... Fuck yeah, I got one of them badges too. 59 months. You might even make her the whole 60. Holy shit flakes. But I don't believe when people start talking about children, they need to be timed out or banned. Luke, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for all you do. What are we talking about? Months sober? You mean months since sober? Wait, did you spell moments wrong? I think you spelled moments wrong. That would make more sense. 5 years next month, unless I'm dead, but it's not auto renew, so I'll probably make it either way. That's wow. Sad and funny at the same time. We're not quitters here. Moment. I don't know if I still got one of them wrenches on Nathan's channel. It was an interesting live stream with two of us. Oh, fuck. Are we doing that tomorrow? God damn it. I really didn't think this through. I haven't heard from Nathan today about it, so I don't know. What's your favorite Ford motor to work on? I don't give a fuck as long as you can pay the bill. It don't matter to me. Where's Nathan anyway? He's probably I think he was traveling, so he might be on his way back home yet. I thought he said he was going to be home for the weekend. How bad's the exhaust manifold tick on the 300, Rick? I don't know. I didn't pay attention that long because it didn't have a fucking belt on it, so I just fucking started her, popped her in gear long enough to make it to the top of the hill and then shut it off so I could roll her in. So, most honest shit I've heard in a while. Facts don't care about your feelings, so I'll tell you. I'm gonna try to go to fucking corporate fucking auto care conference next week and not be me. That'll probably not work, but it's fine. I'm drinking at the airport way fucking early, so. Ha! I love it as long as you pay the bill. I don't give a fuck. If you don't pay the bill, we don't do business. Or you can't pay the bill, we don't do business. I have a very, very good group of customers, and I'm not afraid to run someone off. Just there's not the pennies or the frustration or any of that shit that you're gonna have to chase isn't fucking worth it to me. Never will be. You have a direct flight from MSP or no? Yes. Direct. Like, I want to, well, because of the time change, I leave at like 4 something, get there at like 5 something. Because they used to have direct flights out of Duluth, and I weighed that option, but they don't. Not in that time frame anyway. It's only on like Fridays, and they cut it way back. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or some shit. And I would have had to connect through MSP on most of those during the week. So it's only direct flights on the weekend. And I don't think I could have flown Delta that. Yeah, I could have flown Delta that way, but would have been a hopper to fucking MSP. So. Speaking of good customers, did you get the KRP, KR, and Lisa's Chevy and pizza van's going? Everything is going except for I got one oil change out here. So as long as that doesn't have something fucking falling the fuck off of it, and when I change oil on it in the morning, it should be good to go. Because I told them I was leaving for a week, and if they needed any oil changes, we needed to do them now rather than run over. So, Mike, get the hell out of here. If we're live tomorrow, stay tuned. Testosterone makes you bald. Boy, that fucker. The second side of the sun. Holy shit. What's there for an oil change? The Econoline that doesn't need an engine. They still haven't committed on that yet, so. What do you recommend for a new driver? What kind of vehicle? 4-door sedan. Preferably midsize, because then the back seat's not big enough to do stupid shit in. Saying. Not that you can't fuck around and find out, but. The Econoline that's had 8 transmissions this year. Well, 2, but yes. And we just rolled, I shouldn't say we. Well, I've probably gone way too fucking far in fixing this thing for sure. That one just rolled 430. So, watching from Crazy Soap, South California. Remember me? That was the guy say you could be in a Braveheart movie. I'm not much of an actor. Hell, I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago, let alone read something and remember it. I am pretty decent at names, though. How many miles on the one that killed an engine? I think that one has like 412 or something on it. But that's the one that's already had an engine. That's the one that had an engine at 100,000. This one's fucking rocking the same one from day one. So figure that the fuck out. It's funny enough to be a stand-up comedian. I'm not. Are you drinking? Hams. The beer refreshing. Some shit. I can't do the stand-up comedy thing. I couldn't do it. Because you have to have something to come out there and open the show with, other than point at the fat bastards in the front row and make fun of them. But you have spare engines there, I know. What state are you in? Constant state of confusion, as always. Do you ever wonder what the would be like without miles per hour? Or MPH? I assume you meant miles per hour. Are you fucking retarded? You couldn't spell world would be like? It's raining in Rhode Island. Rhode Island that's not an island. That's how you know you're pretentious fucking cunts that live in Rhode Island. For fucking sure. It's an island that's not a fucking island. You named it fucking Rhode Island. Who the fuck does that? It's literally connected. I'm retarded until I have beer. I wouldn't fucking discount the fucking beer part, but don't oversell yourself there, my friend. FC can tell the difference in glass by the taste. Danielle says, LOL, hey. Well, fucking true. Road Peninsula doesn't have the same ring to it? Yeah, no shit. Why didn't we just call it Pecker in the Ocean? Ha! Yeah. Then Danielle should live there. Wow. You want stand up? That, of course she does. Oh, wow. As long as you make yourself laugh, that's all that matters. Fucking right it is. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's feelings. Fuck your sensitivity. When I was making fun of the Mexicans earlier today in the parking lot, I just realized I didn't. So I was saying smart ass shit. I was like, oh fuck, I am wearing that shirt. Worked out perfect. I'm semi-new here, but you seem like an amazing guy. Love the laughs. Hater 04, so you're born in 04, because if you're 20, you're definitely going to get your feelings hurt at some point. What's the name of that bee that doesn't know how to swim? Well, they were never meant to swim, so you're going to go to CB or newbie? "21, and now I grew up with Grandpa and his mates. Mates. So, not from America or mates?" Definitely have to have a sense of humor to be in here. Yeah, it'll definitely help. Or just shut the fuck up and listen. Not from England. Stop. I didn't say you were from England. It could have been fucking Australia for all I know. New Zealand. That's not fucking weird at all. When the fuck have you ever seen a real... Where the fuck are you from, by the way? At this point. Just region. Because that's going to make it funner for me to judge. Born and raised in Ohio. Of course you were. Ha! Now I know what you meant by mates. Your grandma was your cousin. Ha! Oh, God. It's fucking Ohio. That's what they do there. I could never be rude to this guy. I mean, look how organized his shop is. Unlike his liver. What do you mean? My liver is completely fucking organized. It's all the same thing. Liquor all the time. No. Beer all the time. I only liquor when she's home. Wow. Mexicans build America for half the price. Half. Half the skill, half the price, and half the results. Just saying. Equals not worth it. Toronto sucks shit. You sound like a real MAGA. MAGA. All right. When did fucking MAGA become a bad word, by the way? I just want to know. You have beautiful eyes, good sir. Man to man, of course. Because that's not creepy at all, you twat. So let's state, Mr. Oil Change Lumberjack, continuous state of confusion. Does it really fucking matter where I'm at? Because if you're going to fuck around and find out, I promise you're going to find out. I'm really not that hard to find. You do a little legwork. I'm really not that hard to find. You don't want to do that, by the way, because I had people do that. You don't want to do that. It's not going to end well. Worked in the hellhole they call Toronto for 40 years. See, I'm being a good girl tonight. Seattle, Washington? Of course you are. Of fucking course you are. Or you're talking about me? Where did you work? In a porta potty? You talking to fucking me? I mean, whatever pays the bills. You're getting hazmat pay, fucking yeah. I mean, you fuck. You should have put a comma in there. You know, you have to proper punctuation. Of course, you didn't, probably didn't graduate with the highest GPA, but whatever. I didn't either. My wife's a teacher. She corrects me all the fucking time. So I threatened my way out of high school. I was like, bitch, I'll come back. And they were like, D-. That's true. It's actually true. And then I married a teacher. Figured that the fuck out. After I practiced, full disclosure, so did she. We got it right. Rick lives 8 kilometers south of Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. I thought you were that one UFC fighter. Oh, fuck UFC fighter do I look like? Fat bastard in the heavyweight division that's way too short and way unskilled for his weight class? When the fuck have you ever seen that? Wait. Well, I got it. You're from Utah. Boy, I hope you don't have any fucking kids, because at this point, if you're taking that much of a poke and hope, they are for sure got all the downs. Accent sounds north for sure. Cream Mule, I appreciate you, man. You look like a Big Show with a beard. Fuck is... Well, I could be a Big Show. That's what she said. Never mind. Probably Wisconsin land of Tampon Timmy. He'll be out of here next election. Don't worry about it. I'm laughing my ass off. So many tards. Could probably stand to lose a little bit. Wow. Wow. Grew up with humor like this. I love this channel. You're like the clown on Devil's Reflex minus the meth. What? I don't even know what that fucking means. Of course, I don't watch TV, listen to the radio, or do any of that shit, so I make fucking YouTube content. I don't really consume any YouTube content, so you're going to have to explain this one. His political opinions sound south. Why? Because they're rational and realistic? I don't really voice that many of my political opinions on the YouTubes, by the way. economic opinions for fucking sure, because that affects everyone. I don't give a fuck about politics, but I give a fuck about money in my pocket. I'm saying. Finish editing this next video before I fall asleep. Keep in touch, all. Dave, get the fuck out of here. Dave, if you want to change your plans for coming here for the weekend, you go to Rhode Island. It's about the same fucking difference, and stick your pecker in the ocean. Wow. I mean, if you come here for the weekend, I'm just going to make fun of you anyway. How many quarts of oil for a Ford F-150 1998? Well, it depends on which engine it has in it. Now, doesn't it? The 4.6 and the 5.4 are both going to take 6. V8, well, either at a 4.6 or a 5.4. No, the 4.6 is going to take 6. The 98, yeah, it would still take 6. Just roll in. All I heard was stick your pecker in the ocean. I mean, Pecker, Rhode Island. Please tell me there's a town in Rhode Island called Pecker. Lax God 88. Where the fuck do these people come up with screen names? Big Block 360 is the way to go. Coming from Slush Papa Videos. How many videos do you got? I want to know too. What do you think about the Tesla trucks? I don't care. Obviously, there's a demand for them. You have to fucking realize that just because the core group of people that are here might not like a Cybertruck, but there's obviously a fucking demand for it. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean that it's not fucking there. It's reality. Everything is fucking consumer driven. What are your thoughts on Miller Lite? Do I look like a fat bastard that drinks Miller Lite? Fuck me. Do you not think that any fucking auto manufacturer if they could run the same production line for 15 fucking years and make the same fucking car and have the sales results, that they wouldn't fucking do it? 1,000% they would. Consumers want new shit. It's a culture thing. Because people are fucked in the head. Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have this problem if there would have been more blowjobs back in the day, but that's a different fucking whole different analogy. Could have swallowed at least half these people. I'd take my chances. I just know the beer fridge looks like the garage with a few 12 packs. Beer fridge is right here. Not a lot of beer in it because I'm leaving next week for fucking Vegas, so. How much time do you spend organizing the garage? Whatever it takes. Crank the 5 liter. It's not a 5 liter. Plus, no. It's not my truck. It's a customer's truck. I'll fix it tomorrow. I need more gummies for this shit. We're only an hour in, too. It's really fucked up tonight. How many have we blocked so far, by the way? Or is it just that spicy? Fun guy make you laugh. 5'8". Could you not just fucking ask? It's got a 4'9". Fuck. You and your wife want to come visit Rhode Island? No. That is the worst online innuendo I've ever fucking heard in my life. Plus, it's the Northeast. I'm not going to the fucking Northeast fucking all. Iron Man's in. How's the troll level been since the pop-up live? Do you want to know? Because there's some fucking levels of shit I probably shouldn't have said, but it might be worth what you're watching if you're on the road at some point. Just saying. That's an F-150 Ford. Slow clap for you. 31 tonight, Nathan. I thought it would be more, actually. You guys have been pretty good about letting them through, though. Been pretty good. I've told a lot of people to get fucked, that's for sure. Mr. Boston. Chances are he's had a cream pie. Wow. I mean, I don't want to work tomorrow. I'm too tired. I want to sleep in. Fuck sleeping. Sleeping's fucking dumb. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Fuck that noise. Nice vehicle. It's not mine. It's customers. So, fucks given or none. They'll pay the bill. I know them. Good customers. And they watch my YouTube channel. So, we talking donuts? That's up for you to decide. Show off the sexy tire balancer. Right after you learn how to spell it. Really? There's no fucking chance that even on predictive text you can get that fucked up. Good fucking God. Every fucking algorithm on any fucking computer you have would help you out way more than you retarded ass. I'm 24 millers deep, baby. That doesn't mean you so you won't remember tomorrow anyway. It's not even that fucking fancy of a balancer. It's a Continental. Also, I don't even think you could see the balancer. You can only see the tire machine, but you don't know the fucking difference anyway. Good God. My sister-in-law lives there. On the pecker in the ocean? Wow. Better choices. Anyway. Won't enjoy it when dead. What are you talking about? Obviously, you're not going to enjoy anything when you're dead. Well, you're talking about rest. Fuck that noise. I don't like resting. Why would I enjoy it now if I don't like it? If you like sleeping in, fucking do it. I don't care. You do you. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Wow. Great North Roofer. Just came in. What did I miss? The sides and the back. Ha! Yeah, that's what she said. Never mind. Ha! Oh, God. I have to stop this shit. Oh, God. Do you know where Sandy Lane Market is? Clean hands, not Mikey. Oh my God, Jack Black. What? Clean hands, dirty money. What are you talking about? Both hands on the phone. And never mind. I live a minute from there. Good God. In saunas? That is way too close to insane for me. Wouldn't recommend treading there. I'm originally from northern Rhode Island near Massachusetts. Rhode Island's like this fucking big. You could drive from one end of the state to the other in like an hour. What color panties you got on, boy? You're assuming that I have any on at all. Freeballing, motherfucker. Shit. Can't wrangle this. Oh, God. It's only 45 minutes away. See, that's what I said. Commit a cut? What? Commit to cut? That seems like a fucked up vasectomy if I ever heard one. You should have stayed up there. Wow. What do you recommend for me to do to start car work? I mean, not ask me on a live stream would probably be the first way to start. What's your experience and education level? This isn't going to be dumb at all. Don't block him yet. Don't block him yet. This week's episode of Why He Needs to Be in Therapy. This is therapy. What are you talking about? I take all my shit out on random ass fucking idiots on the internet. What better therapy could you get? I don't even have to pay for it. Half the time I get paid. Liquid titties. Yeah, I do have a couple from that. That's fine. Drive 15 minutes up the road from where I live. I'm in Connecticut. Drive 15 minutes the opposite direction. I'm in Massachusetts. You guys need to figure it the fuck out. If I could drive 15 minutes, I'd almost be to the grocery store. Shit. Best advice a mechanic gave me is don't. Don't. Did you do it anyway? We're going to take about full box crayons tonight. Clean idle air on that Ford. Why? It idles just fine. Seek help, bro. You're clearly not well. So, no, that motoring, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because he's here on the internet judging my mental ability and my mental capacity. But, you know. So let's talk about it. What's your education on judging people on the internet based on their personality and the way they talk? I want to know too. You want to do this? Because I want to do it. Minnesota has counties bigger than Rhode Island. Yeah, but they don't have a pecker in the ocean. Thank God. Although we have the largest freshwater lake in freshwater, you know, not fishy. Never, wow. Salty. Both. Wow. God damn it. Glad to see we have a lot of doctors in the chat tonight. For a minute, I thought YouTube was skipping on medical coverage. I know. I want to see my psychological breakdown via the eyes of someone looking on from the outside in. People in glass. I'm not even throwing rocks. Let's do it. How does he need to seek help? He seems pretty happy to me. Enjoy some beers. What's the harm? My finger's shaking. Don't do it yet. Just, you know, chew on your fucking fingernail. I don't know. He's gonna run. This motherfucker is already run out of characters if he has anything smart to say. You got 160 characters, jackass. Come out! I'm the one that needs help. Left out saying the famous words. How does that make you feel? Your mother should have swallowed you. I'm not so sure she didn't. He might have been regurgitated based on the assumptions that he makes. Wow. Choke on that! Never. Wow. Oh my God. Please show what's on the shelf behind. It's just hardware and shit. There's really not that much back there, but we can go with that view. We'll get the fucking trolls in here with the fucking have a problem with the fucking towel, so. That's why his name is XF. The sound his mom made as she was choking. Oh my God, we are fucking brutal to people. Holy shit. Still didn't get the breakdown though, so. The fuck you doing that? Shop built spaceships? It's not that fucking sophisticated. I just hit you with a hammer. Boat bins are crazy. You made them money. No. Spent all my money on the fucking boat bins. Since you're watching. Ugh, there's more over there too. That's fine. Hey. Tim's out of here. Out of. Can't spell out of here. Leaving the plane on American Airlines tomorrow. I'm back to St. Paul, Minnesota for family gathering. When you leaving, Tim? If you're leaving on Monday, I might be in the airport same time as you. Put my game setting up in there and play video games. Should be kicked in the dick just for saying that. I said leaving, not tomorrow. I meant going back. Fuck's sake. I wouldn't be in the same airport as you tomorrow. I meant on Monday. If you're going back Monday. Night or evening, or morning or evening. What motor you got on the floor? Which one? There's a 1.5 EcoBoost on the floor. That's a core. 3.6 Chrysler. That's on the floor. There's a 3.8 that's got to get resealed and installed. There's a 5.7 that's got to get resealed and installed. There's a 6.4 that's got to get resealed and installed. There's a 4L60E that needs to have the torque converter done. And a couple other things then get installed. And then there's a 4R75E on the floor over there. It needs to be rebuilt so I can have it in stock because the fucking vans always need it. 3 in the afternoon. Oh, fuck, me too. I think. Well, I'll be there way before that. It's like 4 or something. I can't look it up because it's on my app on the phone. But I can be in the Sky Club. You flying Delta? Or no? All lifted the heads? What? Have you ever replaced a rotary dirter? What the fuck is that? Blown head gaskets? No, the 1.5 has a cracked block. The 3.6 had something let go in the bottom end. The 3.8, I won't install a used 3.8 without fucking resealing the intake and redoing the elbows between the alternator bracket and the fucking intake and engine block. Thus, you're resealing the valve covers and all that shit. 5.7 the same way. It's got to have fucking intake gaskets or I won't put it in. That 6.4 is a shit show. Crank girdle's broke on it, so gotta figure that the fuck out. But gotta love them Chrysler cranks. As Toby said earlier, no manufacturer has the perfect fucking recipe on any make or model they have. None of them. Otherwise, everybody would go with that shit. And consumer demand makes it viable to change fucking models, makes, and engines and shit all the time. Because people want that shit. If people kept wanting the same fucking thing over and over again, but no. I could be pretty fucking basic and want the same fucking thing over and over again. But literally every time I scroll into something that's building, I'm immediately interested. Well, I'm not building anything, so except a pretty good fucking buzz at this point, but We don't need two Harrises here. I mean, unless it's your brother. I mean, I would just say, I mean, can't stress it enough, no quality standards. I agree and disagree. Because a long fucking time ago, the bean counters figured out that if we keep making things that are essentially indestructible and very fixable by the consumer themselves, we don't have a repeat market. We'll run ourselves out of business. And thus, call it 60s, 70s, somewhere in that area. I can't, this is before my time for sure. And I'm not a fucking historian. Somewhere in that area, they created the business model where you make things last long enough that the customer's happy with it and they're going to buy it again. So now all of a sudden we start regenerating things pretty quickly. And then the consumer decides, oh shit, now we can get new things. We got new options. We got new outfits and we got new buttons on the fucking things. We did this to ourselves, literally. How do you feel about these aluminum covers not being milled flat flush right from the factory? You're going to have to be more specific because I don't know which fucking cover you're talking about. Wet oil pump, timing belts equal not happy customer. So, I'm going to say two things on that. The fuck cover you put on an EcoBoost? Anyway, on the wet oil, the wet timing belt, or well, it's oil pump drive belt. Two things on that. First of all, most of them haven't failed inside the service interval. Yes, they're expensive as fuck to replace. I get that. Secondly, if it wasn't for new innovation and trying something new, we'd still be stuck with fucking horses. So what's your perspective on it? I'm not the fucking guy that's designing all this shit. I'm just the guy that has to fix it. I also have to be the guy that buys all the tools to fix this shit. So, and I'm not the guy that shies away from buying tools. If I can't afford the tool, I can't afford to do the job. So, just saying. I'm going to write myself a note to get the model number of the LC Smith on my father. My father, so I didn't let you look it up. I used oil that was way too light and effed my car. Well, you'll have that. Of Bray Wyatt. I don't know who the fuck that is either. All right, one more beer and I'm leaving. I own a bunch of 90s POS. I don't give a shit about oil weight. Well, you also called it a POS, so you didn't give a fuck about it that much then, did you? Just asking. Literally just called it a piece of shit, so you didn't care. Your expectations were already low. Right? Your expectations when you pay $80,000 for a new vehicle are going to be much higher than when you buy a $500 beater off of somebody. I'm just saying. Just you gotta fucking step back and step outside of things once in a while and think about shit. Hello, James Hatfield here. How's it going? Well, if your name is James Hatfield, why doesn't your name say James Hatfield, you cunt? The Mighty Furge, she don't care, ask her. It's not my Ford, and I would never use outside of recommended oil on it, regardless. Just saying. Because I'm Metallica. You're an idiot. Fuck off. Think you should buy vehicles based on the amount of sensors they have? He's an idiot too. Was that the heresy we were talking about before, Lee? '90s engineers cared about the product they produced. Bullshit. Bullshit. The '90s was the fucking start of the OBD2 fucking onslaught and federal emissions. They didn't give a fuck about what they produced. They gave a fuck about meeting the federal emission standards. If you want to get to caring about what they fucking made, go pre-emissions. Just saying. I run Rotella T6 in every diesel gas engine I've owned for years. BMWs, Yoders, Fords. Fuck are Yoders? So you're running T6 Rotella in a fucking gas engine that has emissions on it. No wonder you don't like the newer stuff. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is good oil? So understand something about oil. Is it needs to meet a spec. There is a federal mandate that it has to meet a specification. If it's not, doesn't have a label and it doesn't have a seal on it, don't fucking use it. Because it doesn't meet specification. The ultra this and the piss around bullshit, I wouldn't do it. Have a good weekend. I love new. Can't fucking spell it right out of the gate. I have a 2000 Chevy Sonic. That came from Florida. It's got no rest building it like Paul Walker car. Got a huge wing on it right now. Have a good one. I mean, that's me, Johnny Rankin. Sorry about the spelling. I mean, may as well put crosshairs on the windshield so that way you can run into a fucking tree. Never mind. Paul Walker, tree stalker. God damn it. Wow. OB2 is king. Those motors didn't give a fuck about EGR delete. No cats. They just revved to 14. Whatever fuel air mixture. What are you talking about? OBD2 is king. Do you even fucking know when OBD2 came out or not? What year did OBD2 become mandate? You're literally contradicting yourself. Rick is not fictional. Fucking Jordan's over there fucking Googling it now. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Come on, Jordan! Jump like Mike, you cunt. What? Holy Shop tells this man has his mother loaded. He's stocked up for the apocalypse. Just got another case. What are you talking about? Dayton, you can go away. For fuck's sake, the tells again. Jordan, where'd you go? I'm waiting, you cunt. 92 Mazda 626. What about it? I want to know. Kind of a shitbox. Bye, Dayton, you cunt. I hope you hit the thumbs up on your way out, you bitch. 24 in, 51 thumbs up. Treasure Nutsters tells. Figured the fuck out, right? Liam plays with chainsaws. How many fingers do you have? 8 fingers and 1 leg. But only from the knee down. It's going to be fine. Think about the rod and crank pressure in a diesel engine's mating surface. They have to slam the fuel so hard that it had to combust. I'll run that in every gas engine I have. That wasn't even the fucking question, you dumb fuck. Secondly, if you're assuming that a gas engine and a diesel engine operate the same way, even in their fucking lubrication system is completely out of line. 10 fingers, but he didn't tell us how many legs he has, so there's that. All the cashless, you mean ashless, anti-wear additives my V-twins have, love it. Holy shit. Scott Portland's in. How's Scott tonight? Keep the RPMs low, loser. That's why 90s vehicles were the king. You literally just fucking said that you could rev a fucking 90s vehicle to 14,000 and let her fucking eat. Literally just said that, you dumb fuck. Just telling you. There's newer rides turn 2,500 cruising. Not necessarily. Scott, what time did you get home today? I said 14 to 1 fuel mixture. That is not what you said. You let him turn 14. Not 14 to 1. With no O2 or CAD input to work with. So, how the fuck do you know if it's 14 to 1 if you don't have a air fuel ratio meter to know? So you're not running an O2 sensor, so you're just stiffing the tailpipe at idle? I want to know. Oh. I did go on a road trip today. Did not do, but obviously Scott's tired. Ha! Yeah, that's not too often I can get a shot on Scott, but tonight's the night. And even he's like, appreciate you, man. I got beer in me, so I'm good now. You know, I'm clicking on all cylinders. Having to drive fucking 2 hours back north, and I only wanted to have one beer. So, plus it's context, you know. It's not the time or the place. 99% of 90s rides, and they ran great. Gotta clean the plugs more. Jordan, I still want to know when the OBD2 connectors became OBD2 connectors and engine controls became standard. You still haven't answered that. Sleeping in my recliner until a few minutes ago. Oh shit, you already had a nap. No excuses now. You're talking about all these 90s vehicles. I still want to know when. You tell B, Slick. Slick. That's a little fuzzy. That's fine. I was born in 96. You've barely been off the tit, and you're talking about fucking 90s vehicles being so great? Really? Really? All right. Everybody but Jordan, what's the over on her? He still lives with mom and dad. Adjust your push rods, boomer. That you can't actually adjust the push rod. You know that, right? When have you ever seen a push rod that has an adjustable length? I want to know too. Because, see, now you're really going to back yourself into a corner. Greetings from Mechanic, Iraq, Kurdistan. Come on, you old fucking tweeny weenie. Let's go. All 30 years of fucking confidence. Do you tell me how to adjust the length of a fucking push rod? Can you share what the purpose of today's road trip was? I drove down to Albany to pick up 3 deer stand enclosures for a friend and customer and guy that I run farm ground from. So stacked them all on a trailer down by Albany and beelined her back. So it was a good day to take a break. They're good customers, good friends, and they like cash. So do I. You can't beat new ones. Jordan, I'm starting to think you're fucking retarded. You say classic, baby, and then say can't beat new ones. Am I the one that's taking all this shit out of context, or does it just seem like he's fucking retarded? Because I'm just trying to... How do I stop at A&W? Albany A&W. We stopped in Rice for... I don't know where the fuck it was, but... Is your screen name LOL with a... Is that a middle finger? I can respect that. I'm trying to figure out if I've had too much to drink or Jordan's just fucking retarded. And I'm pretty fucking certain which way I'm leaning. I'm just trying to, you know... How many beers this guy have already? Not fucking enough. Nathan's back. Stocked up on shop towels? Yes. Perfect timing for my comment. I mean... Stephen Smith says 36 beers so far. Yeah. All right, Nathan's back. I'll have one more, but we're not doing the 4.5 hour thing like we did before. Fuck me. Also, Nathan, are we live streaming tomorrow or no? Because I was commented on that earlier. I was like, I don't know if we were doing that again. How many tires you doing over there? Not that many. I don't know, 10, 12 a week. I don't sell a ton of tires. It's not my fucking deal. It's just another service I have to offer to my customers. So I love the New York Knicks. Stephen Kelly, get fucked. Don't care. Someone send Jordan after a bucket of AIR. I mean, where the fuck did he go? Yeah, quiet all of a sudden. Then he's going to have some fucking stupid shit to say. I can host. We can, as long as there's a plan. Because I know we had talked about, next week, and you had said you were going to be home, so we can let her eat. Don't be a crazy bitch, Stefan. Or is it Steven? No, it's a PH. It's F. Doesn't go fuck yourself. Heavy-handed mods for a heavy-handed host. Just saying. Surround myself with good people. What the fuck is your problem? I can't believe you don't know what 90s vehicles fuel air revert to with no O2 or emission input. Their fail-safe fuel air mixture ratio. That wasn't the question, jackass. I know what baseline revert is. I asked you what year they mandated fucking OBD2 connectors. And you still can't answer me. The amount of time it took for your retarded ass to come up with that fucking comment, you could have Googled it. Fuck you, dude. You can't even have an intelligent conversation that stays on the fucking subject. Get fucked. That's not very nice of you to say. Not a very good role model for the young viewers. If you're under the age of fucking 18, you shouldn't fucking be here. I'm not here to be a fucking role model to fucking children. Never have been, never will be. I shouldn't be a role model to fucking anyone. There should be a fucking absolute fucking advisory when you come in here, but OB2 is still alive. Who gives a shit? Still can't answer the question. 96, you can't do math. I can do math. So you finally figured out how Google works after I called you for it. He's not even a role model to himself. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. No, Steve, bring him back. Bring him back. I never want to see this moron again. Fuck that. Put him in 10-second timeout. I want this in every recommended fucking time I go live. Every time. Fuck that dude. Thank you, buddy. Fuck you, bitch. I'm in your analytics now, motherfucker. See? It's a different way of thinking now. God. No, Nathan, you hit him again. Make up your mind. God damn it. Somebody out-hide him and leave him alone. I want to haunt his fucking analytics for fucking ever. Fuck that dude. Welcome to the live stream, bitch. Jordan and Shadoza are friends. Sounds about right. Sounds about like Jordan trying to plow Palestine. Never mind. Wow. Wow. Take a piss. Man, turn the yard light on in the house. My wife usually turns the yard light on and she's not home. That's why. Never mind. Ooh, wow. Oh, my ribs hurt from laughing. Thought I was cooking a high, then someone had done it already. It's fine. We got it. I don't care what the malfunction was, as long as I'm fucking haunting his analytics for fucking ever. Fuck you, dude. I hope every time you open the fucking YouTube app on your fucking phone, my stupid ass is there live streaming. Fuck you. Ask and you shall receive, motherfucker. Rare moment in history. You don't see Fords in the shop very often. I used to work at a dealer. I beg to differ. Pissed all over your leg? Probably. Fuck you, I pissed all over my leg. My fucking pecker doesn't make it past my zipper. I pissed down the inside of my leg. It's fine. This garage that specializes in Fiats. As long as you can pay the bill, I don't give a fuck. If your money's good, I'll fix whatever you got. Stealership. Wait, you're a mechanic? Don't tell anyone. That's pretty cool. I deny that. I hit shit with a hammer for a living. You want to see how I change alternators? I'll show you. Watch. 95 F-150. 4.9, because everybody thinks it's something other than a 4.9. It's literally an inline 6, in case you can't fucking tell. Everybody thinks that's a 5.0 or a 5.8 intake. It's not, but whatever. Need an alternator, so the bottom bolt on the alternator is a little bit hard to get to. So you know how you get around that? Charge the customer for the core and just take the fucking air hammer to the fucking alternator and fucking let her eat. Fuck it. You want me working on your shit or no? I'm sorry if I upset you in any way. It wasn't meant. I'm sorry. Upset me? The fuck do you see me upset? Jeeps, Ford 300s, AMC, straight sixes, king. 4249. What was the Chrysler one? Having a brain fart. They weren't king. They just couldn't make enough power to hurt themselves. Thought you were saying something about looking at my analytics. I don't give a fuck about my analytics, honestly. I said if you looked at my analytics, they don't trend very well. I still don't care. Did we ever figure out what the year of the OBD2, or did Buddy give up? He did finally Google it and say it was 96. So. Jordan, why are you trying to backpedal now, you stupid cunt? So we had 4 fucking years-ish, because 95 was pretty much, most of them were already switching because they knew it was coming, of your 90s fucking vehicles that were so fucking great. Then they went all on the fucking standard, which was, GM was OBD1, Ford was EEC5. They still, most of it, well, any of them, if you have a fault code, would have a fucking baseline air-fuel ratio to run on, which is fucking null and void all the way back to the fucking 80s, but you wouldn't fucking know that, now would you? Anything that has fucking fuel injection has a baseline to run on, if it has a fault code, so. Didn't California mandate it before 96? Maybe. That's a weird fucking... California emissions, they might have mandated it in 94? We don't see them... I mean, you don't see that many of them around here that... At least in my area, but... Jordan says, yes, he's just throwing it out there. He has no idea what he's talking about prior, but it still doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything for his point. It's not when it was implemented. 96? 96 was every fucking thing from 96 on has an OBD2 connector. All of them. Everything. Aside from some a couple of European models. First mandated in 96. See? Thank you. And my brother-in-law, Scott, proud to call him a brother-in-law, he knows his shit, so good luck arguing with that. Roach, you can leave on your own or I can help. That's funny. Appreciate you, bud. I wasn't wrenching when I was a year old, but you're talking shit like you were. You act like you know what you're talking about. I'm only calling you on the stupid shit that you said. So are you currently wrenching? This is going to be fun. I raise dead rides for a living. Al says, how much for a shotgun? $60. So you raise dead rides for a living, which, just the term you said it in is fucking off-putting anyway. But you don't know what they standardized an OBD2 connector. I just want to know. How many years have you been doing this? Also, do you only do dead on arrival, or do you do all of the above? Maintenance in between. So I second on the shotgun, just cheaper price. We're not that old ladies here. Not the old ladies here. I'm not going cheap. Why would I go cheaper on the price? You're lucky you're even fucking here, dude. You haven't backed up shit. California issued its mandate in 94 to be effective for 96 and beyond. If only I had said that. Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Shit. Been a few years since I learned what the shit remembered. Something about 94. It's $5, so we're still 55 away. Cheers, anyways. Appreciate you. It's a $5 holler. I'll respect the $5 holler. I'm not gonna chug a beer, but do you have a shotgunner for sale, or am I missing something? You're missing a lot of things. You should probably just fucking fly off into the sunset until you can't anymore. Just like an LB. But anyway. Lil B. You know who John Pork is? No, I don't know who John Pork is. Jesus. Some of you people are so fucking stupid about things. Could have a conversation over here, and then somebody's got to get fucking retarded. Not that Jordan's not that fucking far off base, but got a $10 holler. We're getting 15. Appreciate you. Don't call you the R word. Which R word? Stefan. Stefan. Would that be with an A? Ask about John Pork one more time and use my wrench. Nathan's had enough of this shit. Don't get all offended by some. It's like if you're a little fucking retarded, just embrace it. I'm a lot fat. I've embraced it. Body by beer. You can be who you are. Just accept who you are and your ability. I think if people really fucking did that, we'd be a far more successful society if people realized where they are in life and their ability of what they can achieve. This has been fucking manufactured for fucking decades. Telling people they can be anything they want is not fucking true. It's not fucking true. Use an impact and wrench on these nuts. Knew it. I make a transgender. Wow. Nathan is a heavy machinery operator. I mean, other side of the spectrum, but we're just casting stones there, aren't we, Jordan? Have you gotten anything right yet, right out of the gate? All the questions you've been asked and the amount of time that you've been lent to stay here, which is fucking amazing. Congrats to the fucking moderators tonight for fucking letting the retards through, because Jordan's really fucking pushing the bounds. 29 something years old and still can't answer a question about what he actually does for. I raise cars from the dead as long as they just have a bad fuel pump. I can't figure out fuck all from there. Chances are for him, pistons are like tits. He's never seen either. Not by his own hands, anyway. Wow. What's a fuel pump? Fuel pump. Steve Mack's got to go. I mean, priorities. Wait, Steve's got to go and S'more's still here? Never mind. Hi, S'more. He had too many gummies. I thought that was your thing. Never mind. Wow. Wow. Drink some IPA. Fuck IPAs. Donald says, so I want to kick Jordan's ass out. Just wait. Good luck burning s'mores. Yeah, don't get the marshmallow too hot, too close to the fire, if you know what I mean. They tend to get a little droopy and black, and then the expectations get way too high. Wow. Wow. God damn it. They're never going to taste the same after that. Ha! God damn it. Seth, you keep asking, I'm going to boot your ass out. That's your warning. It's all your fault. How the fuck can this be my fault? I literally want to know if there's not a better vetting process. Don't fucking do it. Also, chicken shit. Never. Oh. Fuck around and find it. No, I mean, I got no skin in this game. Fucking do it. I already got your snowmobile. I'll watch. I don't even want your truck. That shit's broken. God damn it. We met here. I know. That doesn't mean it's a good idea. Steve and I have talked. I'm fully aware that this is you fucking two retards' fault. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Lisa's in. God damn it, I was just going to leave and then Lisa got here. Fuck's sake. I'll have one more. One more. Time is it? Oh, quarter to 11. Sure, I can't remember where we're at. Might have been close. I'm in Peace River this week. Peace River sounds... never mind. Wow. We're at Trinity Farms. Al, if you hadn't super chatted earlier, that would be a bridge too far, but I'll allow it. Also, well, it's kind of an old joke, Al. I'm just saying. Secondly, if we're gonna get to that subject, if we're gonna go to world peace and world hunger and saving everything and not being of our own fucking interests, why the fuck doesn't anybody give a fuck about South America or Africa, or Australia for that matter? But stupid YouTube hasn't been giving me the notifications, so then. Russ's truck in the shop should fucking work, right? Jeff Weinstock's out of here. Jeff, I appreciate you, buddy. You have a good night. Hope you got some laughs. Because it was dumb. I flew in. I'll leave it alone. I'm Mexican and I'm not allowed playing around with my buddies. Wow. Have a nice weekend. Didn't intend to cause any frustration. I hope we were cool and I hope that the best for you in the near and far future. Okay, you just get the fuck out of here. Dude, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Figure it the fuck out. Thanks and goodbye. I don't know what the fuck you want here, dude. I'm not that guy. We'll figure it the fuck out. I'll take care of the people that take care of me. That's it. I should know better and check in every night. Well, you don't have to do that. You got shit to do. That's fine. See you once in a while. That's good enough. What are Bud and Russell up to? Second date, he's moving to Alberta for fuck's sake. One and done. One hitter quitter. Or committer. Yeah. It's a hell of a second date. I'll be perfectly clear. Brush pile burn. Damn, if we're burning it, it has to be not worth a fucking thing. Because you know they try to be picking logs out of that motherfucker. To be perfectly clear, I just told my wife, I'm like, you can either move in and we figure it the fuck out because I don't have shit to do. I don't have time to date you and fucking chase you around and courting and all that bullshit. You either move in and if it doesn't work, you can just move the fuck out. Worked. Paul's gonna get a hams. Perfect. We both know quality goods. I really wouldn't have gone there. You may hear! Just letting you fucking give you a little fucking moment to think about that. I just need to make all these things that I said so that way, I can't be fucking incriminated for this shit later. Shit wasn't my fault. I can't believe Rick's life created a romance between two people. I really thought of anything, I would almost guarantee you a divorce before a fucking romance. For fucking sure. For fucking sure. If I was a gambling man, I would have went fucking 8-1 or 8-2, 9-1, any other direction. For fucking sure. Glad it didn't happen to me. You're welcome. At least somebody listens to the shit that I say. Ha! Oh, God. I think you need a banner for your live streams that says, if you're not responsible for any fallout from people shacking up from your live streams, I need some shit. I blame Jackie for this. I wouldn't know Steve if I didn't know Jackie, so it's still got to be Jackie's fault. It's funny how things have all in who you know. Or don't know. I have Steve. I thought she was leaving. I'm just too good to quit. Yeah, never mind. Wow. I have Steve Snowmobile, but we've never met in person. Talked on the phone. That's just text all the time, but well, a lot, but hey, Rick, any lead deserve the best? Wait, what? Bud said, one more beer, fuckers. I mean, I just opened one, so you just got finished that fast? That's funny. Still here because we can do two things at once. Wow. Now I know what you meant by needing more gummies for this. You're both at that age. She could take her teeth out. Ha! God damn it! I have false teeth too. It's fine. I can absolutely fucking go there. So. I did. Wow. I mean, yeah, it's probably going to get a little bit. If I'm hosting tomorrow night, Nathan, it's probably going to get a little bit more wild. In all seriousness, Rick, you should probably put an 18+ banner on these live streams for liability reasons. There are getting to be far too many weirdo trolls on here that might be kids. Every one of my live streams has been fucking 18 and older. But that doesn't stop your fucking 10-year-old kid from signing up with whatever. I mean, their kids aren't that fucking unintelligent, so I don't have that liability. And also, as soon as they, we quiz them and they say their age, they're fucking out of here. It's not like we haven't done our due diligence in getting these fucking people out of here. Except for Steve and Schmore. I would have stayed with Steve. I have my teeth, thanks. Steve's done with you, they'll be in the back of your throat. Ha! Ah, God damn it. I've known Steve for a while. By the time he's done with you, you got to take out your own fucking tonsils. Ha! Oh, God damn it! Oh my God. I thought it milliseconds before you said it. Can't type that fast enough that this is why we live stream together. Holy ball. Well, if we're going to live stream tomorrow, there's no fucking chance we can go 4 hours because I got way too much shit to do on Sunday before I fucking... Got to be better about doing like 2.5 hours. I have to do that too, so I'm finishing this beer and I'm leaving. I swear to God. Barbara McGrath. Bitch, you should have stayed home. Hi, Barb. I mean... Totally fine with that, or we can wait till you're back too. Chances are by 8-ish tomorrow night, I'll fucking be ready for another drink because it's going to be a day tomorrow. So I was going to pull one more in tonight and then get fucking ripping and rowdy on it. I said, fuck it. I'm trying not to get fucking hell bent on leaving. I left today, Friday, and showed up with 3 vehicles that I knew were coming and 4 vehicles that I didn't know were coming. And just leave a note on the fucking steering wheel, why don't you? Just say, hey, I fucking needs 2 tires next week and oil change and check the brakes out and get to that. I'm not even fucking here next week. Not even fucking in town. But just drop the shit off and think it's going to get fixed. Nathan and I am 50-50 on this. Because the last time we left and locked the gate, they just parked shit in front of it anyway. Secondly, it was the time or time two before that, they dropped their car off and then took their fucking keys with them, and it turned into a way bigger fucking nightmare. Just come home and there's a vehicle there with no fucking keys in it. Yeah. So I went to World of Outlaws Racing tonight, Rick. Tonight, you still rock. I mean, I don't know where you keep your expectation levels, but you were probably going there for the crashes and the ooh and the ah. Then if you want to laugh, I hope people laugh. If you don't laugh and you don't have a good time here, you absolutely should not be here. I want to just say that if you're getting pissed off or somebody's getting offended and you don't fucking get a chuckle or a laugh at some point, yet this isn't for you. Because I'm going to ad-lib like a motherfucker. I couldn't do a comedy thing. That's why I do live streams. But no, I'm not a comedian. I don't have a routine. People think that I could do that, and I can't, because any comedian ever has to have an opening. You can't just walk out on fucking stage and start making shit up. You have to have a way to opening the show. It doesn't work. I just start live streaming and say, hey, how you doing? Because I know people here. And then somebody says something stupid and it goes from there. So unless I did stand up with fucking 20 of my fucking friends in the fucking audience, probably could get there, but seems like the overhead would be a little bit high for that. Plus I can make more. And like, aside from you getting into the fucking You get into the fucking too far into the NASCAR fucking sanction bullshit, then it's, but if you did improv comedy, as long as you had a crowd interaction to generate material on the fly. And that, again, that vastly varies on your crowd. If you got an entire crowd that's going to get pissed off, then it's going to shut down immediately. It's the worst fight you've ever been in? I'm not a fight guy. I'm not a... I'm not a fighting kind of guy. If we have to, we will. But I don't want to. I'm too lazy for that shit. So we won't talk about years ago. Favorite NASCAR driver? I don't watch NASCAR. Fuck NASCAR. He avoids it at all costs. Not at all costs. I mean, there are certain costs I'm definitely going to cover, but Nathan knows what I mean. I'm not that guy. I will talk mad shit. I will 1,000% tell you shit you don't want to hear. But I don't want to fight about it. I mean, we can definitely argue about it. We can fucking, you can yell at me, do whatever you want, but if you want to do that, we can do that. However, it's time for you to go to bed, and you will go to bed or I'll put you to sleep kind of situation. There is that. Just, when's the next hunting trip? I don't do a lot of hunting, honestly. It's just, talk the shit, motherfucker. I'll talk the talk and I'll walk the walk. If you're gonna push me and I'll walk, I will fucking walk the walk. But I don't do a lot of hunting. I raise my own beef, raise my own pork. Fuck chickens. I don't. I just hate them in general. My wife likes chickens, but kind of car is that, or is it a truck? Are we really in a generation where we can't identify the difference between a truck and a car? Yeah, I wanted to too. Sometimes a guy might need zip ties, Nathan. I think zip ties were the best solution to that scenario. 2011, I'm guessing. Justin, how fucking old are you? Michelle said you can't identify as a man, any woman, so yeah. I mean, it's either indoor or outdoor plumbing. My bad, I couldn't see that well. Justin says he's old. Oh, so you're stupid. So you're just old and dumb. Ha! I mean, really? That's an 11 of what model? We know that, but we're out with people who can't tell a truck from a car. I mean, there is that. Also, hi, Michelle. Thanks for watching. Nathan and I will be live tomorrow night. You probably shouldn't watch that. God. I'm sorry in advance. Nah, fuck it. I don't apologize for anything. Fuck that noise. I don't apologize to anybody. Including my wife. No idea what that is. Looks like a Cessna if you ask me. Well. Matthew Hill said the only thing besides the truck that the front end could be from a truck is a Bronco. That could be a Bronco. Kind of almost, because it's a regular cab short box, it could almost looks like a Bronco with fucking, if they fucking took the windows out of the sides, but it's actually a nice fucking truck for a 95 in Minnesota. I don't think Russell let me buy it for $500 though. Russell, are you a listener or no? Dustin Wall. Who the fuck says Dust and? Where the fuck did you put an A in there? I assume older than 14 because of the rust in the aluminum body ever since. That's your deductive reasoning is we're so fucked. I was a night from Washington 2 years ago. $500. I'll give you $500 with the fucking shitty smog pump and the locked up alternator on it. Well, the unlocked up alternator. Turns out the internal spin free. But did you see the picture I sent Russell? Turns out the inside spin's pretty fucking free when it doesn't have an outside on it. So, send the fucking ashtray. Ha! Oh, God. That's funny. Get a four-wheel peel on that puppy? Fuck no, that's a one-wheel squeal all day long. It's not even mine. God damn it. Also, did you talk to your wife, bud? Your wife was in here, and then you were in here, and then now she's not in here. The young Apollo. Can't spell young. There's no one there somewhere. But, God damn it. Hello from Fiji. Bitch, I want my water. Wow. She's on too. I was just asking. Because you were burning brush piles or something. I asked her. I was like, shit, if it was a brush pile, it had to be bad. I know you guys are just there to try to drag a stick or two out of it, take to the fucking middle, but it'll be fine. Fields hay. You're burning field? Are burning restrictions back off or no? I haven't checked lately. Ooh. Laughing too hard to comment. 2011. I mean, I'm going to go out and lie and say you're probably really like guns, which is awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. Voice text. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't like guns unless you want to catch two of these motherfuckers. Anyway, find me any front end of a 2011 that looks anything like that in a shop. I mean, $15 years off by a fucking, literally 15 years off. Front end looks like my 2011 Chevy. Did you get in a car accident without a seatbelt on? You don't have your glasses on? You need to get your fucking prescription checked? Are you... You downed all the fucking syndromes. I'm just saying. Every fucking one of them, dude. You got every fucking one of them. Your mother should have swallowed you. And not the tequila that went with you. Wow. Turns out fetal alcohol only takes a drop. Why do you gotta be like that, Rick? I don't know. It's your favorite kind of truck? The one the customer can pay the bill on? I don't give a fuck. Why can't someone just say something without you chewing them out? Well, don't say something fucking stupid. It's not about me chewing someone out. If we can have an intellectual conversation, we can do that. You say stupid shit, and I'm going to call you for it every fucking time. Michael Fleshman. I should really leave, but one more and I'll... Don't be dumb. Pretty simple solution to not getting chewed out. Nah, I was looking at your fucking avatar. Or whatever the fuck you want to call it over there. Not judging, just asking. So. Lee says, sure, one more. Iron Man says, save it for tomorrow. I'm out of here. Well, I gotta go to the liquor store tomorrow anyway, because... I go to the liquor store because the liquor box won't be here. Wow. Profile pic. Okay, whatever you want to call it. Avatar, profile pic, that one. What the fuck is it? That happened. Iron Man, we'll see you tomorrow. Looks like a power pole. I thought so too, but it's a cross and American flag. So who shredded the American flag over the cross? I'm just asking. Poker in the front like her in the back? I mean, I'm not that ambitious. You're going to have to take one or the other. Ford is my fave. Probably the T-Bird is 65 Mustang. We have one stuffed in our garage. That does look a lot of good to stick in the back corner of the garage and never do anything with it, right? Katie said, I was surprised you hadn't called me yet. I was kind of waiting for it. It was going to give me a good reason to get off the fucking live stream, but. How are you, wife? Fast do you think you could shotgun a beer? How much money you got? We could find out. Drinking and watching Rick, appreciate you. We got parts for it. I don't care. Can that truck do a burnout? It's not my truck, so maybe. I don't care. It can't even charge its own fucking battery at this point, so no. Shit. Bud says yes. So there you go. I don't drive my customers' vehicles that way, so. Yeah, I put a new carb on my Suzuki, so we have like no time. But here you are. Just asking. So you don't have any time, but you're here on the internet talking like a fucking retard. Be awesome if it was a Cybertruck. Well, it's not, Peter, so go fuck yourself. Go play with your Peter somewhere else, you cunt. Wow. Somebody said I seemed angry? Has a damn Chinese carburetor on it right now. So what are you going to put on it? Taiwanese carburetor, or what are we doing to get rid of that? What's the remedy? I want to know. The overflow dumps all the fuel. Yeah, you should try doing that with your mouth and your keyboard too. But you'd probably be more fuel efficient if you weren't a dumbass on your keyboard. This is why we don't have any subscribers, but it's fine. Fuck it. Well, whatever. Why am I so mean to people? Because fuck them. Johnny says, yay, Rick. What the fuck, Ford? Are you surprised it needs work? The real people are here for sure. I mean, there's definitely a vetting process. And if people don't think that the shit that I say on the fucking internet is different than shit that I'll say to you on the phone or in person, but if anybody fucking knows, I will talk the same shit. Shirt and attitude are opposite. Really? What? Ford's first on race day? It's having a good day. Nice car is nice, bro. It's not a car, but, you know, and in this day and age, we can't identify anything anymore, so. It's your favorite football team? Fuck football. Phone on the roadside dead? I mean, ideally, if it makes me money, of course it's going to be found on the roadside dead. Saying. There you go, Motor, and get that one. That guy says, fuck football. Yeah. Fuck football, sports, I'm radio, television, fuck it all. I am not a consumer of any of those. I make YouTube content. I don't even consume that much YouTube content. I come on here to drink beer, relax, and make fun of fucking stupid people. Do you want to be one of them or no? Pick a number, bitch. It's like the DMV. Probably won't take that long, though, and you'll get your turn. Homa beer. Joshua says, oh, pick me. Roast me, big guy. Well, not much to go on yet, except for your fucking, your avatar or whatever they fucking call it. Your profile pic. The only thing that fit in it, the motherfucker, is your nose. Turns out that's what she said. Never mind. Tongue wasn't going to reach past it anyway, bud. It's going to be fine. You probably have more nose than you have dick anyway. Wow. Are you happy now or no? Bet you're good at charging for blinker fluid. That guy says it's true. See? Nailed it. I mean, hit that one on the nose. Based on the size of your nose, you'll get the back and the sides. Wow. Ha! Congratulations, you're better than most of us. Ah, God. Phew! Give a good nose shot. You got a good sense of humor, so I appreciate that. Take your hat off. Why the fuck would I want to take my hat off for? I mean, shit. '16 Dodge Hellcat and 70 GTO Judge. You can only have one. I'm passing on both of them. They're both needy bitches that I don't fucking need and have no purpose in my life. Fuck them. And unless we're looking for resale value, then, but I don't want either. If I have to own it, I don't want it. Have you shot a gun before? No. I have no guns. Never shot one, never handled one. I don't do any of those things. Neither you can't haul anything or pull anything with them. Waste of time. I mean, just looking for resale value. Why you drive such a small truck? It's not my truck, but ask my customer. I mean, so is your ego directly based on your truck? That I guarantee you. Have you ever seen the fucking... That's because that dude's hung like a fucking horse. And I shouldn't say that. Anyway, because all the guys with the big fucking truck, the big fucking wheels, the stupid undercarriage lights, and all the retarded shit have a tiny pecker they're trying to make up for, or an overbearing fucking life situation that they can't fucking handle, and they need the fucking truck to make them feel good. Dude's fucking reasonable. That's why. Wow. I should I really probably shouldn't have done this live stream tonight, but it's fine. How many subscribers do you think we lost tonight? Johnny says I'm 14 years old and you're out of here. You're 14. You need to grow up and fucking let your nuts drop before you can come back. We don't do this shit here. There are very few fucking adolescents that can be on my live stream. Very few. Most of them have only because they've seen me in this capacity in person. So, the rest of you, you don't belong here. Trying to figure out where that came from. Even napalm's not that color. Never. God damn it. Okay. Holy shit. Wow. I have 2 days sober. Dumbass. Quitter. What? How can you tell a mechanic has a girlfriend? It's not that good of a joke. Mine was way better. Also, I don't know where that came from. He has 2 cling fingers. Nah. She's from Rhode Island. It might be a whole fist. Wow. Might be clean all the way to his elbow. Ha! Oh, God. Oh, shit. Shoulder. I mean, there's an L in there, but it's going to be fine, bud. God damn it. Whole fist and a handful of sand for traction. There's a ghost in your town, like lurking in the backwoods in your backyard, question mark. Are you asking or are you stating? Because you started out with like a statement, you ended it with like a question. I don't fucking know. Might be. If you believe in that shit, fine. I'll fuck around and find out. I don't give a fuck. If you're not drinking, you're not living. I mean, there's moments of sobriety in between. 2.9 V6 Ranger. Are you asking or are you... Are people really that fucking bad now? What the fuck? When the fuck has anybody ever seen a 2.9 Ranger in the last 20 years? Yes, people are really that bad now. I'm losing a lot of hope in fucking... Every fucking buddy picked everything but what that motherfucker had in it. Somebody even asked him at a 7.3 in it. Closer than the guy that said it was a 2014? Not really. And he said it was a 2011. But, it, hamster math. The wheel doesn't spin the right way for everybody. God damn it. Might have been in the same genre of ish. Move your big head. I move my big head a lot, you fat bastard. I mean, what is your avatar anyway? I can't see. Is that a golf cart behind you, Rick? I know, right? We'll just throw everything out there. It's a Cybertruck. Fuck it. From both hamsters run the opposite way on the wheel. That's what this is. That's funny. It's there for an LS swap. There's not a lot of things. Well, there's a lot of things that get attention on if they're in the background on the live stream. It's not up there with the Mustang and some other things, but the take a poke and hope and try to guess what's in the fucking thing for a power plant. That I can't. It's 50-50 whether they realize it's a truck or a car or not, so there's that. And then the ones that know that it's a truck can't identify what fucking engine it has. Well, it's got a 460 in it. I'm not saying they didn't build them because I know that they did. Regular cab, short box, two-wheel drive with the 460 in it. You would add to special order it, and I'm sure it was a rowdy bitch. Well, it went down. I don't think you could get him with a 5-speed. Maybe you could, but if somebody wants to fact check me on that, fine, but good God, you get after it with that. Two-wheel drive, no thanks, because your screen name's Hamster. Four-legged fucking, it's fine. Next time we have to put Lisa's Mustang on the rack. Oh, shit. I had to think about that for a hot second. I was like, yeah, that would fucking get people fucking wild. Because when I had the retarded fucking Mustang in here with the pink fucking emblem on the grill, holy shit, people went wild. It's not even my fucking vehicle. I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to put a transmission in it. The pink one? Well, it was just the emblem, but yes. How much will that lift? Still didn't put the comma in there. But yes, there's that one. Also, they never ask that question unless there's a vehicle on the motherfucker. If it's got to be up in the air. They'll never ask it. Well, because most people notice it when it's there, but maybe people will call it a VW. I mean, there is that. Can you work on my Ford Pinto? No. I don't like you that much. I live like 25 miles from you. I call bullshit. Secondly, it's a Pinto. Still no. Also, why is your fucking name Water Runner? Why can't... I could see that being your real name. I know where we live, so first of all, if that's your real name, definitely fucking not. Secondly, if you can't put your real name on fucking YouTube and be a fucking decent human being, go fuck yourself. You have to be at an auction in the morning. Priorities. Is there anything good on there or no? I am Native American. Please don't disrespect. Native American 25 miles from me. Are you sure about that? Then I definitely can't work on your shit. Also, what gives you the fucking glut? What gives you the... I had to think, I had to like put this in. What gives you the fucking glut to give yourself the fucking name of that? Huh? Water runner? Ever heard of a reserve? Yeah, I have. I know where it is, too. Last day action of the season. I'll be able to buy round bales for $7.50 a bale again, but how do I know unless I go? That's right. You don't know until you try. What year is it? 2025, last time I checked, jackass. It's not Back to the Future, you cunt. Anyway, I should really... Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to be nicer to people. Sometimes I say things and I think I should be nicer to people. Fuck them. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to try to go to a professional setting next week and try not to be myself, but I'm pretty much guarantee you that's not going to fucking work. So... Ford Pinto is 19-year-80. I don't care. Take it to one of the schlup shops down there. Don't call me that, please. Go fuck yourself. I'll call you whatever I want. If you don't like it, you can leave. Motoring's out. I'm out too. I'm fucking out of beers. I should get the fuck out of here. I've been talking shit for way too long. So, it's been good. 24 and 82 thumbs up. If you're still here and you haven't hit the thumbs up, go fuck yourself and get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys. And apparently I'm hosting Nathan and I tomorrow night. That shouldn't be dumb at all. Nick meeting you, Rick. God, you're dumb.